Welcome to The Explainer. So let's talk about the 68th Annual Grammy Awards because, this year was way more than just about who took home a gold trophy. Yeah, the 2026 Grammys were this incredible mix of record-breaking wins, really powerful political statements, and, let's be honest, some moments that just made you go, wait, what? So let's get into it and unpack the stories that really made this night one for the history books.
All right, first up, two kings make history, and we're talking about how Kendrick Lamar and Bad Bunny literally rewrote the record books.
So you really had a tale of two kings this year. On one side, you've got Kendrick Lamar, who he cemented his legacy, becoming the most decorated hip-hop artist in Grammy history. And then on the other side, Bad Bunny comes in and shatters this huge barrier for global music with a first-ever win.
27. That's the number. With his win for Best Rap Album, Kendrick's grand total of Grammys just hit 27. That means he's now surpassed Jay-Z as the most awarded hip-hop artist in the history of the Grammys. Just an absolutely incredible achievement.
And in his acceptance speech, Kendrick made it about something bigger than just himself. He said, hip-hop is going to always be right here. We're going to be in these suits. We're going to be looking good. We're going to be having our culture with us. It was this powerful statement, right? A reminder of the enduring presence and importance of hip-hop culture.
Okay, so now for the other seismic shift of the night. This was a watershed moment for global music, all thanks to Bad Bunny. And believe me, this was a huge game changer for the Grammys.
This is the thing you gotta understand. When Bad Bunny's Debí Tirar Más Fotos won Album of the Year, it wasn't just a big deal for him. It was a landmark moment for the entire music industry. We're talking about the first time ever that an all-Spanish-language album has won the top prize. It just goes to show you, great music really doesn't have a language barrier.
But the night story wasn't just being written by the music. The stage also became a platform, with artists uniting behind a really powerful message.
So you might have noticed a lot of artists wearing these little pins. It was all part of the Ice Out movement, a protest meant to draw attention to the actions of the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency. The pins themselves first appeared at the Golden Globes as a tribute to Renee Nicole Goode, who was killed by an ICE agent. And you better believe the artists at the Grammys used their time on stage to make sure that message was heard.
Bad Bunny, for one, didn't waste a single second. Kicking off his speech for Best Música Urbana Album, he said, "Before I say thanks to God, I'm gonna say, Ice Out. We're not savage, we're not animals, we're not aliens, we are humans and we are Americans." Just a really passionate start to his acceptance speech.
And he wasn't alone. When Billie Eilish went up to accept the award for Song of the Year, she was also wearing a pin, and she delivered what became one of the most powerful and quoted lines of the entire evening. No one is illegal on stolen land.
Okay, but it wasn't all heavy, right? The night also gave us some truly unforgettable moments on stage. The viral stuff, the really touching tributes, and, the kind of bizarre things that had everyone talking.
All right, let's break down one of the most confusing and frankly most talked about moments of the night, the Luther mix-up. So, the one and only Cher is up there to present Record of the Year. But then, in this really awkward moment, she announces the winner is Luther Vandross, who, as you may know, passed away back in 2005. So what happened? Well, the actual winner was Kendrick Lamar and Zazia for their song, which is titled Luther. And the best part? Kendrick totally saved the moment, accepting the award and paying this beautiful homage to Vandross, whose music was actually sampled on the track. What a recovery.
The show also took a moment for a really touching tribute to a rock legend, the late, great Ozzy Osbourne.
And when I say tribute, they put together an absolute all-star lineup. You had Post Malone, Slash, and Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses, Chad Smith from the Chili Peppers, and producer Andrew Watt. They all got on stage and just ripped through the Black Sabbath classic War Pigs. It was so powerful it actually moved Ozzy's family, who were in the audience, to tears.
And for one of the, let's call them more bizarre moments of the night, we have Justin Bieber. He performed his song Yukon, but he did it wearing basically just boxer shorts and socks. It was definitely a bare performance, and kind of fittingly, despite having 4 nominations, he ended up leaving the night with no wins.
All right, let's wrap up music's big night. We're going to do a lightning round of some of the other noteworthy wins. So, who else won big?
Well, for Best New Artist, we had Olivia Dean. In a huge milestone, Steven Spielberg officially achieved EGOT status with a win for Best Music Film. And, get this, the Dalai Lama won for Best Audiobook. We also saw Turnstile take Best Rock Album, and the legendary Joni Mitchell win for Best Historical Album. Oh, and it was also the end of an era as Trevor Noah hosted for his 6th and final time. So yeah, a lot of interesting milestones.
So what will the 2026 Grammys be remembered for most? Was it the music, the history-making wins, or the powerful message that echoed through the entire show? I guess that's the big question, isn't it? It was a night where record-breaking wins and powerful activism really shared the spotlight, leaving us all with a lot to think about.